Hey everybody, and welcome to a CulturED World playthrough of a game that I have found very, very special, mostly because I don't typically get into tactical games, don't get into card games, but this is one that combines both in such a way that actually kind of fits my fancy. It reminds me of board games like HeroScape, but also reminds me of digital CCG games such as Hearthstone. It's got a lot of good elements that mix together more of the addictive parts of both of the games, and I've found myself really in love with it. So, the game is called Duelyst, and we are playing a deck. Some of you may have already seen it, but we're playing a Songhai Empire deck. I want to show off a few things real quick. So I'm pretty new here, and this is my collection so far. I'm actually going to start this off by opening up a pack. Actually, you know what? We'll do a match and we'll open a pack. But this is the layout of it. This is Duelyst. This is a very, very nice, beautiful layout, and the art is really, really cool too. It is 8-bit art. But we'll jump in. We have a few different options here. We got practice, season ladder, solo challenges, and the gauntlet, which I haven't unlocked yet, but we'll do the season ladder. I've got my Shoryuken deck, which I have quite a bit of fun with. Let's try it out. I have played quite a few games of this so far. Really, really enjoying it. Really, really liking it. I actually found it from one of my fellow YouTubers.
Songhai versus
I hate that. I hate that, though. That is so loud. I found it from one of my fellow streamers slash YouTubers slash content creators, Northern Lion LP. It was really, really cool to see him play it on stream. I just want to make it very well known I'm not being paid to say any of this either. I just really, really enjoy the game, and I thought that it's a fantastic little experience that can end up being a pretty big experience depending on how much you value these sorts of games. And I can see myself sinking quite a few hours into it, so I did want to go ahead and, you know, do a daily series of it pretty much. So I'm going to be trying to get in a couple games per episode, but we'll see how we do depending on how long they go. They're not super long. They're about Hearthstone in length, which means like maybe 10-15 minutes at the max. If it does go like 15 minutes, then we'll do multiple game, or we'll do one game. If it goes under that, then we'll do multiple. So that'll be kind of how we judge things and work on them more or less. So we have a few different things here. We have a spell. Spells can affect either your hero or your minions. We've got 2 of those. We've got different minions here, and they do use mana crystals, again, just like Hearthstone. It's a lot of comparisons, but, you know, it is probably the best one to make. My strategy here, I want to use spells to pretty much buff up my range folks in the back so that whenever they summon a minion, we can just deal with them right away. And then also it does tons and tons of damage to their enemy general. Now I'm wondering if I want to save this inner focus spell. I'm thinking I do, for the simple reason of maybe they'll drop 2 enemies that I want to get rid of. And what inner focus does, I'll show you right here, reactivate an exhausted friendly minion with 3 or less attacks. So actually, I'm incorrect. I can't even use it on that, so it's good that I didn't even try. It would have looked real foolish. So he's dropping a Primus Shieldmaster, which has the ability Provoke. Provoke is essentially Taunt. You can also replace and recycle cards. And then this is the Ancestral Divination. So how much mana do I have? I have 4 mana. We're going to use this because I'm going to summon this Jade Monk right here. Ranged enemies can attack from anywhere on the map, and that's why they are extremely useful. So we do that and hit him. Provoke is like a taunt in Hearthstone. I know I said that already, but you can only attack them, and basically all units can move up to 2 tiles, and they can attack anything in their diagonals as well as in front or behind them. We're going to end our turn there. So the taunt applies to anyone in front or to your diagonals. Also, it can apply to some creatures behind you, but that depends. I'm a sucker for these multiple unit types of RPG or strategy or CCG games that basically allow you to have a lot of variety of characters to put on the field. That is a huge thing for me. Oh, and he's hit my Jade Monk. My Jade Monk does, well, I didn't really get to show it, but I'll show the Jade Monk. Jade Monk, it is a 4/3, 4 attack, 3 health, my goodness. Whenever this minion takes damage, deal 1 damage to a random enemy minion. So they didn't have a minion on the field, so that kind of went away, but it did take 4 damage directly to their general. Let's... Ooh, I'm going to use my Ash Mephit here. Its opening gambit, or ability when it gets put on the field, summon 2 copies of this minion on random spaces. This is an extremely powerful minion, so we're going to put it here. Okay, and it spawned them, split them up pretty well, but minions cannot attack on the turn they are summoned, so I want to kind of keep it out of the fire while it's got, well, she's got Snowpiercer, she's also got Cold Biter. So she is a lot of the different, I still need to learn the names, a lot of the different factions, but many of them can end up playing with more spells, more creatures. Mine is a nice little hybrid of spells and creatures, so. And she did kill one of our Ash Mephits. Or Ash Ketchums. Oh, she summoned in my favorite rapper, Young Flamewing. It's also my rap name, just in case you weren't sure. I want to swap my Kaido Assassin. Oh, this is great. Yes. Give her that, and now she's a 9/5. I want to do this, and you also have hero spells or bloodborne spells. Mine is Blink, so I can use this to teleport a friendly minion up to 2 spaces. So I can immediately teleport him to where he's useful. So now he's right on top of her. We'll use our Heartseeker to blast this dragon right there. And this is the real power of that deck, because the range minions, if they can't get to them and they can't attack them, they'll just sit in accrue buffs, which will just amp them up more and more, and we can attack her. I should have probably attacked that dragon with him, but it's not a big deal. Oh, and she roasted him. Roasted him and toasted him. Oh my goodness. And then we'll attack. Also, the artifacts, which are the items that she had equipped on her that increase her, you know, power and things like that, they have a durability. What the durability does, basically however many hits are listed on there, that's how many she can take. So if she takes 3 hits with a durability item that has 3 on it, there goes that, and she loses. I don't know what this will do. I'm just gonna go for her and roast her, and she loses. Alright, very cool first game, and that is an example of when things go fun. So, when things go fun, when things go right. So, when you win here, this shows your kind of ranking and leveling up the ladder. So, we are in the Bronze League still. I'm not super great. I just started today, literally. I've only got 1 deck so far. I'm going to work on building some others so we can here. Let's do a pack opening. And I'll kind of show this off. So, packs are called Spirit Orbs. You can buy them 2 ways. You can buy them with real money or gold. I bought 10 packs for 10 bucks, which is if you're a starter, that is your way to buy it. Okay, so got that. Let's open this up. You also have daily challenges and things like that that help you unlock more packs. So what do we get? We got a Colossus with a K, and that's in the Magmar Aspects faction, a Sunseer, a Void Hunter, a Sundrop Elixir, and a Lightbender, which is an Arcanist. Spell all spaces around it. Arcanists are really good for spell decks, but also to counter spell decks. We won't be putting him in here. I like my Shoryuken deck as it is. So let's try this out. We'll go 1 more here. And then that'll probably do it for this episode. But tune in daily. We are going to be doing quite a few of these. I'm having a really good time with the game so far. We'll be doing probably 1 a day. Oh.
Versus Songhai.
So we're playing the Abyssian faction here. Very cool. These guys excel at using smaller minions and overwhelming you. So we want to throw those 2 out. And we got a full spell hand. That's not good. Luckily you can replace them every Oh, and the general's name, this is Lilith Blightchaser. She is basically you unlock each of the factions by playing them in a practice mode. She is the default general of the Abyssian faction. Okay, our turn. So she's got these. I'm wondering if maybe we don't want to roast and toast. Roast and toast. Let's do this just to clear the field. So that gets rid of that. Alright, we'll end our turn. I'll try to explain what a lot of the spell does, and rather than explain them, I'll show the card, leave it up on screen, so if you want to read it for a minute there. That's our Twin Strike spell. I'll try to make as much commentary as I can on them, and that is the Gloom Chaser. So I'll run through and kind of show what each of them does, or will do. And my general, I don't know how I showed her general. Right here, I'll hover over. Kalos Zahn, and I can teleport a friendly minion up to 2 spaces, which I showed in the last game. Now, these are mana springs. You gain +1 mana this turn, so imagine the coin in Hearthstone, except there are 3 of them on the field. You can get them 2 ways. You can walk over them yourself, or, as she just did, you can summon a creature on top of them, and basically what this does is it grants you 1 mana for the rest of your turn. She's also equipped an artifact, as I had mentioned earlier. Her artifact is the Horn of the Forsaken, which can be quite dangerous for us. Oh man, we have literally every spell in our hand right now. Let's get rid of Inner Focus. That's perfect. So we'll throw this on. Use that, which does damage to her. We'll take this guy out. It's gonna hurt our mask a bit. Then we go for this, and we go for this. Toast all of them. Have to keep their minions off the board. Absolutely cannot let her get any minions whatsoever. Ooh, we've got a really great one here. We've got an Owlbeast Sage. Whenever you cast a spell, your Arcanist minions gain +2 health, which is great for a spell deck like this. She's gonna come and whoop on me a little bit. Okay, so let's call out young Owlbeast. What up, dog? Yeah, we'll give him this. And then we do 1 damage to her. Owlbeast can't attack, but he's going to have to use this to, you know, kind of hit it. We'll wail on her. She's fallen into a deficit, but we're also not doing as well as we probably could. We're going to swap him out. Veil Hunter's not good. We'll swap her next turn, too. I'm not seeing any movement. Should probably just consider Mega Goodwin, huh? Well, good game, Mega Goodwin. Good to meet ya. You can also tip your opponents after this if you feel like they're needy and need some gold to help them not get their ass off. Oh, that was not smart. That's foolish and short-sighted. Very foolish and short-sighted. Never ever do that. Should have used him to kill this because I'm able to take the hit. Not very smart. So, how much do we have? Don't have as much as I'd like. Whenever you cast a spell, deal 1 damage and restore 1 health. We need to get him on the field ASAP Rocky. Move you here. And then buff him. Throw her on the field. And then we're gonna hit her, which puts her in lethal next turn. Alright, let's end the turn. What is this? Mistwalking. Teleport your general up to 2 spaces. That's real good, because we can kind of close in and hopefully get lethal. He's moving his cursor. He doesn't know what he wants to do. He's not in a great spot right now. Basically, I've moved too far back for him to... Yeah, I've moved too far back for this unit to do anything. This unit's trapped and has to deal with this unit before it can move. Yeah, I can do that, but then I'll pull him in, but that still doesn't help. So he's going to try and Zerg me down, which is foolish. So he's going to use a Wraithling Swarm and try and cover himself. Okay, but he's gonna try and box himself in. It would be an okay plan Yeah, it would be an okay plan, and it still might be. I'm just wondering, how do I want to handle this? Well, he's covered himself really, really well, and that's a great counter to me. So let's... Ah, okay. Yeah. Duh. Okay, so right here. Do that. Do that. And then we move you here. And then we win. Okay. And we'll get a little BM, because, oh no, I didn't even get a chance to go BM. Alright, well, that was close. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the first episode. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to tune in for the next one tomorrow. They'll be going up around probably 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're enjoying the series, be sure you tune in and check us out. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.